Hi Libra, welcome to my channel Lake's View. My name's Aleka. I am new to YouTube. Thank you so much for giving my video a shot. I started this channel just because I wanted to remind you all how important your individual healing and self-care is on this journey towards self-development and self-empowerment. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you guys a tarot reading on what the sign of Libra needs to heal for the month of June. We're going to go over what you need to heal, what's blocking you from healing, and then I'm going to leave you guys with some advice. Please keep in mind that these readings are general in nature. They may or may not resonate. Just because it doesn't resonate this time doesn't mean it won't resonate next time. And even if the entire reading doesn't resonate, you may still get a little trinket here and there. So let's get into it. What does Libra need to heal for the month of June? Libra. Okay, the Two of Swords. Indecision. Stagnant indecision. Okay, so you're in a place right now where you're not seeing things too clearly. Right now, you're in a place where you are closed off and blocked off towards the things around you. And I feel like you're doing this to shield yourself from something. Let's figure it out. What does Libra need to heal for the month of June? What does Libra need to heal for the month of June? Libra. Some more indecision, like you don't know which to choose, like you're juggling ideas or people or something. There's something here that you're really, you're back and forth with. You're really indecisive about something. You're not too sure. And your judgment is clouded because you're not able to see the whole entire situation for whatever reason. What is Libra not seeing clearly? What is Libra not seeing clearly? What is Libra not seeing clearly? Okay, the Nine of Cups. So I don't think you're seeing that. You could have exactly what it is you want. You just have to decide what it is that you want, okay? So it's kind of you, this stagnant indecision that you're going through right now, Libra, this is actually what's preventing your blessings from coming in, because you have yet to accurately tell the universe what you want. The universe always brings us what we want. It just sometimes looks different than the way we expected it to look. But you have yet to give them one clear, precise thing on what you want. I think you're a little bit all over the place. Definitely indecisive about something. And also you may have a lot of options and that may be a little bit intimidating. So that's why it's a little bit harder for you to decide, because there's just so many things. So this could be deciding on people to be with. This can be deciding on people to work with, a company to work with, or ultimately just deciding on any sort of ideas. Okay, two cards came out, Page of Swords and the Empress. Okay, so ideas. What the Empress is growth. It's when you plant the seeds and then you watch it all come to fruition. That's when you are embodying the energy of the Empress. Now here we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is doing the research, delegating, doing the work, finding out what you need in order to have these things that you want, these things, okay? So whatever this is that you want, the decision will be much easier to you once you actually dive into it and you research and you look into it. So let's say this is a person, okay? You have to decide, what kind of qualities do I want in a person? What do I want? What do I desire? I know I want someone, so you're just gonna ask the universe for someone. They're gonna send you someone and then you're not gonna be content. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Tell them the qualities that you're looking for in a mate. If this is about a job, tell the universe the qualities that you are looking for in a job. What will fulfill you? When we pray for jobs, let's pray for work environments that don't lead us to depression. I saw a meme like that on Facebook one time, and I'm like, yes, that is so accurate. Because a lot of the time, all we want is a job. We just want a job. But once we get the job, sometimes we get very discontent. So you want to be doing something that fulfills you. You want to be with someone that fulfills you. Okay? And you have to know what that entails. You have to know what fulfills you. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to have those conversations with yourself, Libra. What is blocking Libra? What is blocking Libra? What is blocking Libra? Libra. What is blocking Libra? Justice. Okay, Libra. This is actually a Libra card, balancing the scales. All right. So what I feel like, to me, this is you blocking you. All right. This is you. And back to the indecision and the not making moves. This is you blocking you. So what can you do to unblock yourself, Libra? Exactly what I said before. You need to take a good look at yourself. Ask yourself what it is that you need in order to be happy. And then after that, you then need to tell the universe exactly what that is, exactly what you want. You need to speak clearly, or write clearly, or think clearly. Your minds have to be level-headed. You know, the universe knows what our innermost desires too, the things that we don't speak on. They know what those things are. But I feel like you're very conflicted. You're very conflicted. You're not balanced, okay? When this is coming up as a blockage, it's like it coming up in the reverse, okay? Your judgment is very clouded as of lately, Libra. And I feel like you're not even trusting your own intuition. And things always work out for Libras. You guys are the scales. Things always work out. You gotta get your mind right. What is blocking Libra? The Lovers. Okay. So, is this a love situation, Libra? If it's not a love situation, it can be a work partnership. But there's a situation here. There's an attachment or a tie that you have to someone. And this is the very thing that is keeping your judgment clouded, okay? So let's say that this is about a relationship. Let's say that you're not sure who you want to choose, okay? Let's say you're in a situation where you're with someone and someone else has gotten your attention. The Lovers can also speak to affairs. So this situation kind of has you messed up, maybe because you thought you knew what you wanted, and then you got something else and it made you second guess things a little bit. So you're kind of pondering on what you want. You know, the having your cake and eating it too thing is just not working out for you too much. You got to make a decision. If this is a work situation, you may have a situation where you thought you were okay in your current work situation, and then you got a new job offer, and it's kind of making you rethink everything. And it may be a really big move, but sorry guys, I'm just trying to work with the light. So yeah, it may be a very big move or a very big change of some sort, but you're not feeling like you're sure of yourself in making a decision right now. All right? Let me ask for some advice for Libra. What some advice do we have for Libra? Libra. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so Libra, what I think here is the advice for you, I know this is cliche, but it really is following your emotions. And the Ten of Cups is the ultimate fulfillment. This is the wanting the fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is wanting the fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is having the fulfillment. So what you need to understand is that you are very capable of making this decision and figuring things out and making the right decision. But the right decision is what you want. And you being indecisive on what you want will always hold you back. We're always going to come back to this you figuring out what you want. Because until you know what you want, anything you get is going to be a no. It's going to be wrong because you're not sure. You know, you have to, decide what it is you want exactly. Another card of advice for Libra. The Hermit card. Go within, go deep within. Detach from these situations a little bit, so that you're only within your own energy for a while and you're not influenced by the energy of the other people or environments or other situations, and you'll be able to figure it out. Go deep within. Be honest with yourself. That's something that's hard for us to do sometimes, is to be honest with ourselves. Sometimes we seriously lie to ourselves. We tell ourselves one thing and we know that's not true. Sometimes the hardest thing is like admitting to your flaws, admitting to the places where you fall short. You may know deep down inside, but there's something about acknowledging that scares you. All right. I just pulled the Temperance card. I don't even know why I did that. Something just told me pick the card up from the top of the deck, and I literally just picked it out in the Temperance card. Another card that speaks to balance and peace and harmony. This is something that you are very conflicted with, Libra. There's something about you not feeling stable. You don't feel stable within yourself. You don't feel, sorry guys. Yeah, sorry about that. So you don't feel stable in your decision making. All right, and this is a problem because it's preventing you from moving forward. It's preventing you from having the very things that you want, that you are capable of getting, Libra. Okay? So I want to pull a self-care card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck for you guys. Libra, what message do we have for Libra for the month of June? Libra for the month of June. Massage. Unwind, Libra. Unwind. You know, you may be filled with a lot of anxiety right now. You know, like when I said unstable before, you may be really in your head and very unbalanced and unable to make a decision. There's a lot of duality here, and there's a lot of things about balance and scales, and there's a lot of Libra energy here, especially when it came to your blockages. So it does seem like you are the very thing that is blocking you right now. And I know that's not always the easiest thing to hear, but let me read what the book has to say about your card. Your mantra is Libra. I'm fully relaxed and feel peaceful in my body. Bodies love to be touched. Massages are a vital part of self-care because most people live with some amount of discomfort. Sometimes specific places in our bodies scream out for attention through pain, while others make more subtle requests through stiffness and limited mobility. Before you start a massage, scan your body from head to toe. Feel into the areas where you're holding tension. Set the intention of releasing your physical and emotional discomfort during the massage. If it's within your budget, book a massage with a professional as a royal treat for yourself. Alternatively, create a relaxing space at home with a subtle lighting, aromatherapy, and candles, and by setting an intention. Massage your hands and feet, exploring reflexology techniques or your own intuitive movements. You can also ask a loved one if they'd like to exchange massages with you. Remain mindful throughout the process and see what comes up for you on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level as you give and receive the gift of touch. Okay, Libra, that is what I had for you for the month of June. If you like my style, like, share, and subscribe. Definitely comment and introduce yourself. I'd love to know who's watching my videos. I just stopped by to remind you guys that your individual healing is so important towards your self-care, and your self-care is so essential for your soul. Bye, Libra.